After making the delivery in Loveland, Colorado yesterday, we drove about 100 miles east to Akron to pick up our next load. Once we got that, we headed south about another 88 miles to the Flying J Travel Center in Limon, Colorado. It turns out we got a couple of problems with this trailer that we had hooked in Akron, and we're going to have to deal with those issues before we can hit the road. Once we do get on the road, you're going to enjoy some awesome prairie scenery of southeast Colorado, so get ready for that. At the end of today's journey, I'll answer some questions from a viewer about low air pressure in trailer tires. So stay tuned to the end of today's video for that. Welcome to my over-the-road trucking adventure. If you're new here, my name is Rick, and along with my traveling companion, Trucker Kitty, I haul freight all over the lower 48 states. If you've ever wondered what it's like to be an over-the-road truck driver, hop in, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. Good morning from Limon, Colorado. We're about, I don't know, hour and some change east of Denver. Anyway, did the pre-trip this morning. I was pretty busy. Can you see that smudge up there in the windshield? That's because the windshield wiper wouldn't push down on that section. So I replaced both windshield wipers this morning. I knew I was going to have to replace the one on this side. I think I talked about it the other day. I had a heck of a time just getting the hood up because it was covered in snow, which is heavy. And then I realized I snapped off one of my wiper blades, so I had to climb up, which is precarious in dry conditions, but with wet snow, not fun. Anyway, I managed to do it, got the wiper blade reattached. So I just went ahead and replaced them both. I want to show you something else too. I'm gonna walk around this morning. Found a flat tire. This outside trailer tire is flat. Yeah, not good. I also had to put a new lock on. Lost mine somewhere, somehow. Either it's buried in the storage compartment, or I left it on a trailer, which sucks. Anyway, I want to show you something else. See that light? That light is on because the air system back here on the trailer is still charging. See these hoses that come out from the center of the hub out to the tires? That's a system that keeps the tires inflated, except of course for the one on the other side, which is flat. But since it is flat, there's a valve that should block that off. Otherwise we'd be hearing a super loud hissing sound. There is a sound, but that's just the air tank filling up. Anyway, got to get fuel, got to call in that tire, see what they want me to do. I'm guessing they're going to have me take it to the TA across the highway. You know, it's something else I forgot to show you. See this marker light here? I can't even see my screen to see if I'm pointing at it right. That marker light is just one of the things that's required. But when I hooked up this trailer last night, I noticed the one on this side is missing. So I gotta get that fixed. Well, after several hours of waiting and then getting into the shop, finally my flat tire has been replaced. The missing marker light has been replaced, and we are ready to go. It's been over 4 hours. So yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Anyway, we're ready to get on the road. We're gonna head a direction that I've not been on before. We're heading south out of Limon, and I think we're gonna be on Colorado Highway 71. You know, I think I've been on the road straight ahead. US Highway 24 west actually came the other direction. I think that was the road. No, that wasn't it. Don't think of it. That was a different one. That road goes to Colorado Springs. We're going to head, once we get up here, it's Colorado Highway 71. Once we get up there, we'll be headed south on that for many miles. We should have been getting out of here around 10 o'clock this morning. 11 at the latest. But I did kind of drag a little bit this morning because we've been pushing so hard the last several days. Anyway, so here it is. Now it's 3:30. And we're just getting started. We're not going to get anywhere near as far as expected. Well, here's our turn. Colorado 71. Looks like they got a prison down here. As you saw in today's video, truckers sometimes have to deal with tire issues. And that's the focus of a series of questions from subscriber FJ Bill. Regarding air pressure, how do you fill the inside tire on dual hub axles? Both the outside and inside tires have valves that are accessible through holes in the tire rims that make checking and adding air fairly easy. Some setups even have systems where the tires are connected to the truck or trailer air system that will keep the tire pressure set to a predetermined level. These systems have a valve so that a flat tire won't bleed the air system. You saw an example of that in today's video. Do you ever have to worry about trailer tires? Are you responsible for those too? If you notice one is low during your pre-trip inspection, can you call someone at the yard / depot / whatever to come over and fill it? Or do you have to take care of it yourself at the earliest opportunity? Yes, as driver, it's my responsibility to deal with all equipment issues. Sometimes I can handle it myself, and sometimes I have to put in a call to service support, and then they'll determine the best course of action. I'll link to a video I posted some time ago where I dealt with a trailer tire with low air pressure. How you handle a tire with low or no air pressure is dependent upon the individual circumstances. As you saw in today's video, I hooked a trailer at the shipper last night with a flat tire. I determined I was able to drive the 88 miles to Limon, where I would be able to get the tire issue fixed in the morning. Had I not been able to drive with that trailer, I would have had to sit there at the shipper and wait until a service truck showed up to replace the tire. That's it for today. Remember, subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos from my over-the-road trucking adventure. You know what's worse?
What are you doing? Making a video?
Yeah, YouTube video. You know what's worse than that?
YouTube video.
Yeah.
So what video you making? What kind of video?
YouTube.
About
Oh,
what?
I have a trucking blog. So I make trucking videos, and I'm creating an intro.
And what is videos that you make? What is it about? About driving?
About my over-the-road trucking adventure.
Oh.
So, I share with everybody out on the road, or
Right.
my adventures out on the road.
Yeah.
The scenery,
The scenery,
the drama.
the drama, all kinds of shit. I know.